Hey everybody, Coach Ran Biderman here. Today we're going to talk about what brand new agents who just got their license should focus on. Let's begin. I want to talk to you about what I see as the biggest mistake brand new real estate licensees make because they don't know exactly how the business works, so they're getting confused about it. Converting leads is over here at the bottom of your funnel. The top of your funnel is lead generation. You got to bring in a bunch of leads into your funnel. And then the more leads you put at the top, the more leads you'll have at the bottom working and converting. Converting the leads is all about skills. We're talking about sales skills and communication skills. For example, what do you say when you call a for sale by owner you just drove by? You want to get the listing. What are you going to tell them when you call them? What do you say to an expired listing? What do you say when you're calling your center of influence and past clients? What do you say when you're calling around listings and solds? What do you say when you're door knocking? What do you say at an open house when people walk in? What do you say when a buyer calls you? How do you schedule appointments? What do you say at a buyer's consultation meeting when you're sitting down with a buyer to sign an exclusive agreement? And then what are you going to say when you're sitting with a seller doing your listing presentation? So there's a lot of different things you need to know before you start generating leads. So here's how everybody thinks. Okay, I got to generate a bunch of leads so that I can start making money. Now, obviously you need leads to make money. You're not going to make any money if you're not generating leads, and you should focus on 80% of your day in lead generation and 20% converting those leads. At the beginning stage of your career, you're going to spend a lot more time at the top of the funnel than the bottom of the funnel. That's what's going to happen. All right, so the research that we did shows us very clearly that real estate agents at the beginning stage of their career, if they focus, like solely focus on studying scripts and dialogues, understanding how to conduct a conversation, what to say when you call a for sale by owner, what to say when you call an expired listing, how to use your listings from the office, meaning go to your broker and ask your broker if you can use some of the recent listings to prospect with. What does that mean? Say one of your agents in your office just listed 2 weeks ago something on 123 Main Street. The listing belonged to the broker. It doesn't belong to the agent. Every listing in your office belongs to the broker. So you can actually go to your broker and ask your broker permission to promote the listing as a company listing. What does that mean? Well, say one agent in your office just listed 123 Main Street. You're going to take 123 Main Street and you're going to start calling everyone in the neighborhood. So you're going to pick about 500 to 1,000 homes in the area that you're going to be calling, saying, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I'm calling about a listing we just listed over on 123 Main Street. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and it's located over here, and then you go on your script. So what you want to do is you want to use listings in your office and just sold from your office, from your broker, meaning to use those listings to go out there and generate leads of sellers who wish to sell their properties. Now, before you can start making all these phone calls, you got to know what you're saying. You need to know the scripts. You need to understand which questions you want to ask these people to generate leads that will give you appointments with people that will sign exclusive. So the goal is, number one, you have to memorize, internalize scripts and dialogues. Here are the following scripts that I suggest you to study. There are numerous scripts and dialogues that you can actually download for free from the internet. You can also download them from my website at ranbiderman.com. Go to the resource page and then just download all those scripts and dialogues. Now, you want to study scripts and dialogues, you want to do it very well, and you want to focus on doing that every single day until you master the language and you make the language yours, meaning you internalize all these scripts and dialogues. You internalize all the objections, and you know how to create and close on appointments over the phone. It's all about the phone, and it's all about face-to-face conversations. So your job is really to converse with people, turn those conversations into leads, and then those leads turn them into appointments, and the appointments you want to turn into exclusive agreements. So if you're meeting with a buyer, you want to have a buyer exclusive agreement. If you're meeting with a seller, you want to get a listing agreement signed. So the more exclusive agreements you have signed, the more money you're going to be making in our industry. And that's what it's all about. Yes, we're selling properties. Yes, it's real estate. Yes, we're focusing on selling homes. You need to obviously learn how to market those properties and all that stuff. But the bottom line of this business, what really makes us money at the end of the day, is to converse with people, turn those conversations into appointments, turn the appointments into exclusive agreements, and then turn the exclusive agreements into contracts. That is the process. There's really nothing else you should focus on. So there are many different details as agents that we need to know, that we got to be engaged in. So if you're conversing with a for sale by owner, you're calling them and you use a script and you're very good at your script, so you're actually booking appointments. Every single for sale by owner you're calling, you manage somehow to book an appointment because you're very good with the script and you know exactly how to handle the script in such a way that you're booking appointments. And then you learn how to qualify the appointments, and then you learn the process of what happens from qualifying the appointment until you actually go out to the house and do an outstanding listing presentation. You need to send a pre-listing package, you got to call them to verify they received it, ask a few questions, then you're going to actually go to the house and do all that stuff. So throughout the whole process, we need to have communication skills. We have to learn what to say and how to say it, and how to use the right tonality, the right energy to deliver the scripts in such a way that we're booking appointments. So let me bring you to the beginning. All the research we did, we discovered that agents who feel more comfortable to be in conversations with buyers and sellers, agents who feel more comfortable using scripts, asking questions, handling objections, are the agents who end up getting the majority of the exclusive agreements. And agents who get the majority of exclusive agreements, if it's an exclusive buyer agreement, or if an exclusive right to sell, which means a listing agreement. When you get really good at those two things, getting those exclusives, meaning you're conversing in such a way that people want to work with you. Okay, and how is that going to happen? Well, you know which questions to ask, you know how to lead the conversation to book an appointment, and then at the appointment you understand how to conduct the buyer consultation meeting or the listing presentation in such a way that you're handling all the objections with ease, and then the clients want to work with you, so they sign exclusive agreement, which is really the end of each presentation that you need to be engaged in. Now, if you understand the language, you know how to do all that stuff because you're practicing it every day, then you become very good over the phone, you become very good face-to-face, you can do door knocking, you can have conversations with people at networking events. Any situations I can throw you in, you'll be able to book appointments with people. And that's what it's all about, and that's really what you should be focusing about. Right now, it's not about generating leads. Right now, it's about the language, because once you know the language, you will never need to go to Zillow or Realtor.com or any one of those websites who sell you leads, and they give you the same leads they're giving 100 other people, and most of these leads are really not qualified. At least they're not going to be qualified to do something right now. You're looking for leads of people that want to make a move in the next 30 days. You're looking for sellers that want to sell in the next 30 days. That's how you're going to get exclusive agreements, and that's what you want to focus on. So lead generation will come naturally to agents who focus at the beginning stage of their career, memorizing and internalizing scripts and dialogues and knowing how to handle objections and how to do presentations. That's what it's all about. So I don't see a lot of agents focus on. As a matter of fact, if you're going to study out there, the majority of agents that make the majority of deals, which we're talking 10% of agents, do about 80% of the deals in any market. These are the top producers. They know how to converse much better than agents who just start in the business. That's obvious. They also know how to converse better than anyone else in their office and anyone else in their market, and therefore they manage to get a lot more exclusive agreements, which then gives them a lot more closings. And at the end of the day, they are the ones who control the market. So, as a brand new agent, should you focus on generating leads? Yes, you should. But what is more important than that, and before you go out crazy on lead generation, you should focus on lead conversion, meaning the skills that it takes to book appointments, to present, to handle objections, and to get exclusive listing agreements and exclusive buyer agreements. You need to learn how to get exclusive agreements. That's where the money is. Here's what we saw from the research we made. The majority of real estate agents who quit the business, we're talking 73% of all brand new licensee who join our industry, end up quitting within the first 12 to 18 months. I talk about the reasons in other videos. You might want to scroll down here and watch those videos. But the majority of agents fail because they never take the time to do what it is that I'm talking about in this video. It is so crucial and so important for you to understand this at the beginning stage of your career, like so crucial, that if you skip that, you will probably have 90% chance of failing in our industry versus succeeding. Only 10% of agents take what I just said in this video seriously enough to actually do it the right way. And those are the agents that will become top producers if they're not already top producers in their local markets. So you got to chant out loud scripts and dialogues. You need to memorize, internalize the scripts. I recorded other videos about the subject of how to memorize and internalize scripts, how to study scripts and dialogues. You might want to scroll down, go all the way down. At the bottom of my YouTube channel, you will find the foundation videos. And there is one video that talks about developing skills. I believe it's number 9 or 10, 8, 9 or 10. You need to check that. And you might want to go there and actually watch these videos to get all this information, understand how to study, practice, and perfect your listing presentation, your buyer's presentation, over-the-phone conversations, and handling objections. That's what it's all about. That's what you should be focused on way before you go and purchase leads off of Zillow, Trulia, and all these different websites. So let's summarize the subject. What are we talking about here? We're talking about brand new agents who join our industry and struggling agents who cannot, for whatever reason, get a lot of listings in order to sustain themselves in the business full time. I'm talking to agents that want to do this full time where you're making 6 and 7 figures income. Hey, if you want to do this thing on a high level, and I'm talking high levels, what does that mean? If you want to become a listing machine, someone who knows how to get on the phone every day, like every morning, you do the morning routine that we spoke about, and then you go right into prospecting, book an appointment, go out there, pick up a listing. If you can do that every single day, your life will change, it will never be the same, and be able to become a listing machine, which is what it's all about. Become a listing machine and the rest is history. If you want to do that, you need to really focus on memorizing and internalizing scripts and dialogues and perfecting your communication skills. If you have any questions about this video, please make some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and if you like this video and you find it helpful, please share it with your friends. I will talk to you guys in my next video.